throwing shit at the pilot. Niggas be broken, be sobbing, but still talking shit like they violent.
But before we continue on with this video, go ahead and check out bsouls.com. We released 3 new designs on there. One of them is my Rondo logo, aka the BSouls logo, the official one. We also have a new HTP logo design on there, so go ahead and check that out. And also, hold up. And also now we actually have Isaiah Thomas in a Cavs jersey, so that's another new design right there. So if y'all want to check it out, go ahead, go to bsouls.com, and again, with your first purchase, you get a free phone case with the code on the website, so go ahead and check that out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get back into this video. Okay, so today I was actually gonna upload a different video, but we're gonna have to postpone that video for later this week. So today Kyrie was on First Take, his real first appearance to the media besides his formal introduction with Gordon Hayward in Boston. And with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman asking him questions, you know they're gonna ask the big questions, and so they did. Which I get it, it's their job to find out the answers to the questions us fans have about Kyrie. But on the other hand, I find it kind of rude to Kyrie that he's the guest, and essentially the whole time he was there, 80% of the questions were related to LeBron. And speaking of LeBron, why exactly did Kyrie really leave LeBron? I mean, it's not every day a 25-year-old star will leave a franchise that's been to the finals 3 straight times and actually won one of them, and also has the best player in the world. But one thing I really found interesting in his interview on First Take to answer this question is when he says this.
Well, when you think about the journey, and then you also put things into perspective for what they really are, it's a truthful environment, and I wasn't getting that. And that's where it really stands.
So as you can see, what he said was he wasn't provided with a truthful environment. That is what he says. And people might ask, what does that mean? He wasn't provided a truthful environment? That sounds kind of weird. And I think I have an explanation for it. I don't know if it's right, hell, I may be wrong. I don't have the inside scoop. I'm not trying to make this video a fact or anything. This is just my theory. So I think all of this does stem back to LeBron James. See, here's the thing about LeBron. Whether you like it or not, if LeBron James is on your team, your main focus and your only focus is winning the championship that year. And anything short of that is a failure. And this mindset isn't necessarily a good one for the players, especially for a young guy and a young star like Kyrie Irving. Ever since LeBron came to Cleveland, I think the pressure for them to win a championship was just too much for Kyrie. Because that pressure wasn't just on the players, it was also on the management to make moves to satisfy LeBron's needs, to make him stay and make him happy. And of course, if you're an organization with a player like LeBron, you do everything to make him happy. And because they're doing everything to keep LeBron happy, the needs of the other players may be compromised. Look, when Kyrie signed that extension in 2014, the plan was to build around Kyrie and the #1 overall draft pick, and for Kyrie to lead them to the promised land and become the future of the franchise. And then LeBron came and everything seemed so rushed. Next thing you know, they're trading Wiggins for Love because that's what would close LeBron to staying in Cleveland. Next thing you know, they're trading for vets like Shump and JR. Next thing you know, they're trying to hire coaches that can help them win right now. And I think all of this just came too fast for Kyrie, and he was stuck in something he wasn't really promised. And yes, he went to the finals 3 straight years in a row and won a championship, but on the way there, the chemistry issues between him and LeBron were questioned from the get-go. Kevin Love has been in trade rumors basically every single year. Hell, let's be real here, ever since the 2nd year of LeBron in Cleveland, there's been trade rumors surrounding this team almost every single week. It's not what Kyrie signed up for, and it's not like they fully succeeded in their journey of dominating the league since they lost 2 out of the last 3 finals. And I don't know, but to me, it's just like there's always been this cloud of uncertainty hanging over the Cavs ever since LeBron came that I think Kyrie was just tired of. In the interview, Kyrie emphasized this idea of just being happy and being able to worry about his craft and not the outside stuff. In Cleveland, year 1, it was about their chemistry as a whole and if they were gonna mesh well. Year 2 was full of Kevin Love rumors. Year 3 was full of what can the Cavs do to close the gap between them and the Warriors. creating more trade rumors. And then you had the trade rumors, apparently an actual trade that almost went down that was gonna send Kyrie to Phoenix. And then you had this whole fiasco of the rumors of LeBron potentially leaving, but he's really not giving an answer to anyone. He's ignoring questions, which he should, but that's not a good thing for Kyrie. See, I think for Kyrie, he could just never get a straight answer from anyone because either one, they had a hidden agenda, or two, they just really weren't trying to tell the truth. But it's not like they were doing it on purpose to just leave Kyrie alone. I think the guys who aren't telling the truth or just, staying low, they're doing it for their personal reasons. But that's not what Kyrie wants. But here's the question. Is that environment he wanted to go away from? At least in my opinion, at least. Is that environment really gonna change in Boston? I mean, the GM is Danny Ainge, and the Celtics are basically the factory house of every single trade rumor in the league. See, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as Cleveland because I think there's less pressure on the Celtics compared to the Cavs, and I think they're gonna be a team that's really focused in and not really about all that outside stuff. But I just think the problem that Kyrie went away from, the problem that he was trying to get away from, I don't think that's really gonna fully go away. And I think, I think it's kind of funny that this whole scenario that in my opinion caused Kyrie to want out of Cleveland is low-key the exact scenario that Kyrie's new teammate Gordon Hayward is in right now. He was sold on the idea of playing with Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, and Al Horford. But literally weeks after his signing, Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley were traded. And looking at it, this is not really what Hayward signed up for. And like the Cavs last year, moving forward, now the storyline for the Celtics becomes, what can they do to close the gap between them and Cleveland, if not Golden State? Meaning a lot of trade rumors. And Al Horford for the Celtics is kind of like the Kevin Love of that team in this regard, in terms of trade rumors. So I don't know, man. Help. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think about Kyrie's situation. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.